Good day everyone, my name is Medoritus. My topic is about budget and budgeting. A budget is an estimation of revenue and expenses over a specified future period of time and is usually compiled and reevaluated on a periodic basis. Budgeting, on the other hand, is the process of creating a plan to spend money. Now here in my topic, we are going to tackle the 7 steps to good budgeting. Step 1, set realistic goals. Realistic goals help you to identify not only what you want, but also what you can achieve. So you have to consider what you want to achieve and then commit to it. So set SMART goals. This means that your goal is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So this will motivate you. And also you have to write them down to make them feel tangible. Then plan the steps you must take to realize your goal and cross off each one as you work through them. And for the step 2, identify income and expenses. So how do you identify income and expenses? Okay, the simplest and most accurate way to determine your income and expenses is to keep all your receipts, your bills, invoices, and collections and enter them into a ledger as they appear. At the end of each month, perform a reconciliation using your bank and credit statements to double check your ledger numbers. Now let's proceed to step 2. For step 3, we have to separate needs from wants. So needs, these are the things that you can't get by without, such as place to live and food to eat. Ang wants naman, these are the things that are nice to have, but not absolutely necessary. So this is one of the most important aspects of creating a budget, is separating wants from needs. So before assigning an amount of money to any categories, it is very important to know which parts of your monthly expenses are an absolute need and which items would be nice to include but are not a necessity. And for the step 4, design your budget. Design budget means the preliminary estimated design and construction cost developed for the project, which is established after completion of the preliminary design report and before work on the final design. And now let's proceed to step 5. We have to put your plan into action. This means that a plan, yung plano mo, hindi lang plano lang. You have to use it or cause it to operate. And for the step 6, plan your for seasonal expenses. So these expenses belong to the category of irregular or seasonal expenses. So these costs come up at different times of the year and unless accounted for in those specific months can either deplete your savings for the month or make you borrow. For the step 7, look ahead. So this means that you look ahead to something. It is to think about what is going to happen in the future. So you are a kind of person na hindi lang ngayon nag-iisip, but also nag-iisip ka rin kung ano yung mangyayari sa future. So that's all for the 7 steps to good budget. Now let's proceed to spending. If budget goals serve as a financial wish list, a spending plan is a way to make those wishes a reality. Turn them into an action plan. So there are practical strategies in setting and prioritizing budget goals and spending plan. Okay, number 1, start listing your goals. So before listing or setting your goals, you need to know first what is your goal. So when I talk about goal, it is something that you want to achieve. It's the desired result that you or a group of people plan and commit to achieving. Setting goals puts you in the driver's seat of your life. Just by writing down your goals, you are actively acknowledging what you want out of life. So it's the first step toward taking control of your future. And for number 2, divide your goals according to how long it will take to meet each goal. So this means that you have to break your goals down into smaller steps. Whether you prefer a digital to-do list or like to write your activities down with pen and paper, start big and then work backwards to start filling in the details. Incremental steps create forward momentum, making your goal seem more attainable. Number 3, estimate the cost of each goal and find out how much it costs. Costimating, it is the process of predicting the total cost of the task time and resources required to deliver a project scope of work. And number four, project future cost. Future costs, these are a type of cost that involve estimating expenses an individual or business will incur in a particular period, mostly 1 year. It can also be defined as a cost estimated and expected to be incurred in the future. Number five, you have to calculate how much you need to set aside each period. So calculate your income for a specific period, calculate your spending for the same period. Number six is prioritize your goals. Goal prioritization is the process of identifying your objectives and organizing them based on their urgency, value, and importance. This process also requires you to appropriately allocate your resources, time, and effort where they're needed the most. Number seven, create a schedule for meeting your goals. Creating your schedule with a step-by-step plan and actionable tasks will help you in achieving or in meeting your goals. That's it.